Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and this is your weekly sacred check-in through the voice of the runes. This week we arrive in a moment of stillness, a clearing in the forest path, not quite a summit, not yet a descent, a valley between those peaks where the wind slows and the soul has space to listen, to integrate. Next week brings a full moon in Aquarius, shining a light on collective truth and liberation and the higher mind. Mercury stations direct in Leo on the 11th, finally unsticking our voice, our expression, and our desire to be seen authentically. Mars enters Libra on the 6th, shifting our willpower into relational and balanced motion. But this week, it's the breath between the movements. The stars ask us to pause and gather, to tend what's already in motion, to pivot gently, refine our direction, and root into presence before energy accelerates us once more. In numerology, we're passing through a number 6 week, offering harmony, responsibility, and inner alignment. This supports choices made from integrity, not from fear. The runes carry the ancient knowing through the veil. They speak not of what is loud, but what is true. Let's have a listen.
Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your energetic past rune. Energetic past is Rune. Rune is grounded energy. You can see with that one leg planted, it's very grounded, but still has one leg moving forward, ready to take that next step, surrendering to the flow. Like the chariot in the tarot, Rune is indicative of surrendering to the divine flow. Things that don't resonate with you, you move away from. You are constant flow with what does resonate with you. So this could mean a change of house, spouse, or career with you, Virgo. But take what resonates, please. Leave what doesn't. Also, let me know in the comments below how this all will resonate here for you. So we have Anzus in your energetic now position. So as you surrender to flow, you're more open to that prophetic dream work, divine downloads. Anzus is like the antenna rune of the whole Elder Futhark. I almost said tarot. So this is a lot of enhanced clarity, enhanced intuition, premonition dreams, all of your clairs like on peak. Or you could just be blessed with beautiful new insights, new talents as far as divine downloads or spiritual practices may go esoterically, okay? So be open to the communication, like the spirit animals, the palindrome numbers, colors, songs, people, communication that comes in. All right, so you can remain in flow, Virgo. All right, not so stubborn, but remaining in flow. You're needing to surrender this week to that because, you're going to need to use that surrender to unveil whatever this is in your energetic near future. I don't say whatever this is because I don't know what it is. It's Pertho. This is the Gambler's Cup. So this is an initiation process. This is something that's happening for you next. So maybe you could be moving away from something, getting some good advice right now so you could take your next energetic leap. Remember, Divine is holding out his hand saying, look, I got you. Take that leap. Take the energetic leap. So this is like, when I say unveiling mysteries or initiation process, it's kind of like a pregnancy or a board game or a friendly competition like the Gambler's Cup here. It's where we know how something starts, or pretty sure we know how it starts, right? Conception, agreements, then such. But we don't know how it'll end. We can always try to elicit the best outcome as possible. And through that, we take a lot of pivots, twists, and turns in responding to that energy, right? But we're always going to come out with a shifted perspective. So that is your initiation, Virgo, that you get to look forward to. Then you're going to have to take that energetic leap or repeat life lessons. So we always get the opportunity to repeat life lessons if we're not listening to Divine. And if we don't learn that life lesson, well, then it'll come up again in our life in a different way, and probably not a very pretty one, but at least hopefully you'll be able to recognize at that time. So what is your energetic influence of the now? Yeah, thorn or Therizos is the name of this. So, but it's also called thorn or giant or hill, mountain, or also hammer, like Mjolnir, like Thor's hammer. It's lightning quick strike and very thorough action. It's something like a thorn. You want to pull it out thoroughly, lest you risk infection, right? So this is something you need to you're feeling like you're committing fully to whatever this is, Virgo. Maybe finally surrendering to your divine flow, your divine self, being honest with yourself thoroughly, your self-talk as well. That's going to be a huge one for you, Virgo. What is your energetic advice for now? Yeah, stay grounded. Remember, when we have all these lines going down, it's still very grounded energy. When it's connected up, that's like coming from divine mandate or divine connection. So Ansu's here has that too, even though that's an angle right there. It's still divine download, divine connection. So Therizos is like that. Divine is saying, like, yes, do this in a grounded way. And your advice for now is, yes, stay grounded. This is Urus, the ox rune. Do so in grounded ways. Like Reho is very grounded and surrendering to flow, very healthy, right? So this is carrying over into your natural vitality and no possible momentum so you could break through this. So it's like you're getting a running head start down this hill so you could jump off the cliff and be caught. See, it looks like you're running down the hill and getting into your initiation. So if I were to put another rune up here, guess what that looks like, Virgo? This is Naldi's. So Naldi's is that rune that goes straight down and it has the angled line. It's indicative of your needs, constraints, limitations. So the energies are helping you to balance out your needs, constraints, limitations. That's the divine message here for you. So Urus, the ox rune, this is a lot of momentum, a lot of that energy, very much grounded, still like maybe a little slow to start, but when the ox, the large animal, right, when it starts running down the hill, it's so fast it cannot be stopped. And this is what you need to be, I think, Virgo, to gain that momentum so you can finally take that leap and do your healing work that you've been needing to do, probably putting off here this summer so far. It's been nice sowing your wild oats and, you know, getting into your natural vitality, your body work, your health aspects and stuff. But I'm going to challenge you to look at this even more and in abundance of the energies that you surround yourself with. So what do you listen to? How do you talk to yourself, right? Communication, self-talk. How do you, yeah, that self-talk is huge. So how do you perceive that, Virgo? Let me know in the comments below, okay? What do you have in your energetic outcome here? This is Dagas. Dagas is the rune of clarity. It's a transmutation from night into day. It's that huge. You're never going to be the same after this, Virgo, and thank goodness, because I'm not saying that out of relief, but I do sometimes have an issue personally with some Virgo energies, but it's nothing that can't be taken care of without a little communication for me. However, I'm just celebrating this for you because this clarity is transmutation. This is an irreversible rune. This is something that you're going to have the clarity moving forward or not, whether you do this leap here or not. And you either you're going to either continue to ride along or you're going to repeat life lessons. That's really how healthy you're addressing this, holistically addressing these energies with these downloads that you're getting, Virgo. It's really easy for you to have the blinders on like a horse, right? With the blinders on, seeing straight forward. But you need to have a little bit more openness and honesty with yourself and others, because when we're doing that, we're opening up the doors for this to happen, for night to be illuminated into day, like the temperance, the true transmutation, alchemy, the true alchemy to take hold in your life. And so you can unveil those mysteries within you, Virgo. Beautiful energy. I'm much happier with your rune reading this week than I have been recently. So let's look at your divinely guided chakra token here for the week. It is the third eye. So the third eye chakra is the 852 hertz solfeggio frequency, and the third eye is located between the eyebrows and just up about an inch. It's connected to intuitive ability, consciousness, and wisdom. Signs of a blocked third eye are lack of direction, confusion, and doubt. So this is really working with that intuition. The Anzus here is really going to increase that, and the unveiling of mysteries is really going to help that as well. Clarity, yeah, this will help with your clarity. When you listen to the solfeggio frequency of 852 hertz, Virgo, you will work toward becoming more intuitive, open, and imaginative. You will only be ready, though, to work on your third eye chakra when the first 5 are unblocked. So you don't drive around and you see an antenna for a radio hanging in midair, do you? No, you have a foundation that is built on. So you too need to build your foundation. Your whole chakra system is like that antenna tower. This is near the top. Okay, a lot of people jump straight into that third eye, and then they're lost, confused, and they're leading other people astray with misinformation, or actually, I wouldn't say misinformation, but not knowing what to do or how to apply the information bestowed upon them in divinely guided ways. So that 852 hertz solfeggio frequency, third eye work, only do that after you've worked or opened your first 5 chakras. If you've already been doing that, if you already have been working on your chakra tune-ups, all that kind of stuff on a regular basis, you're very much in the flow and in your vitality work, yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out and do that third eye meditation. Not literally knock yourself out, okay? Do the third eye meditation with the mantra of Aum, A-U-M. And the mudra is really, really simple. It's a pinky out, this ring finger tucked in. All 3 of these fingers are touching at the tip, and you touch that to your third eye. So, like I would be touching my third eye right now. That's why I put it to the chakra token. This is just a one-hander. This is all you need to do. You just hold it to your third eye chakra and go, Aum. This is the beautiful, like, violet, deep blue, deep purple-ish kind of energies, and the 852 hertz solfeggio frequency playing as well will help you unveil a lot of those mysteries moving forward. Namaste, Virgo. Have a blessed and abundant week.